You guys have to feed the cows first thing in the morning?
Yeah, most of the time.
They get their breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you always get your breakfast in the morning?
Not always.
Would you ever have breakfast for lunch or for dinner, maybe?
That sounds good. Fine.
What about pancakes for dinner?
Like IHOP's gourmet pancake breakfast for $3.99. You get harvest green or nut or pumpkin pancakes or country griddled cakes plus eggs, bacon, and hash browns for just $3.99.
Breakfast is a pretty important meal, don't you think?
As my mom says it, breakfast feeds the brain.
It might be smart to have it for lunch or dinner.
Yeah. Get all A's.
Hello. That building over there is an abandoned IHOP in Bend, Oregon. So let's see what we can find. Shall we again? Check out those beauty label cores someone said IHOP. Pretty cool, right? I like them. And well, if you look at the grocery store straight ahead, it used to be a Shopko. They closed in 2019 due to bankruptcy. We got a notice on the door saying that they're closed. They shut down back in June of 2024. The reason they went out of business is the former IHOP manager mentioned the lease has expired. He mentioned that the building owner significantly increased the rent. The sad part is that they couldn't afford it because the pandemic made it difficult for the business to survive. I wish the pandemic never happened in the first place. They have closed a lot of good businesses. What a horrible time I will never forget. Here's what the interior looks like. You're seeing tables, chairs, and booths left behind. They're obviously leaving them in place in case a potential new restaurant owner wants to reuse them. Whenever a restaurant goes out of business, I always find it interesting to see the furniture left in place. They seem quite common in general. For former fast food joints, they usually take away furniture. I don't know why. Got some lights turned on. Drop about the ceiling part of the building. That's pretty cool. Baby students are visible as well. Looks so outdated. I'm noticing that they have also taken down some decoration stuff. Can't blame them for that. As far as I'm aware of, this particular building was built in 1990. So I can't tell if this was the original IHOP at the time, or it might have been a different restaurant back then. Anyone from this area, please let me know if it has been an IHOP since the 90s or if it was something else before. Otherwise, thank you very much. We're heading to the back building. Here we are. The exit door on the left side looks so old school to me. Neat. This section right here had to be the gathering room. It was once filled with a lot of hungry customers back then. The presentation would be on the right side. I don't know if the water is turned off or not. Either way would have made the difference anyway. This thing we're passing by is the old freezer room. Hopefully the fan isn't running or else electricity is being wasted. Holy Jesus, this door seems to be left unlocked. Let's find out if there's a way inside. Oh man, it's just an electrical room. There's also a water heater. Just some random stuff lying there. What a bummer. No actual way to get into the restaurant. I'm just gonna close the door. Let's keep moving. Here we have additional dining space. I do want to mention that this restaurant got renovated years ago. There's bathrooms to the left side. Probably they're not so big. You don't see a lot of abandoned IHOPs that much. They're hard to find them. When I found out about this restaurant closure, it was unexpected for me. Never thought that was gonna happen. Just wow. There's a sign that says for lease. Never heard of that commercial real estate company before. Oh, by the way, there used to be a pylon sign for IHOP. Unfortunately, an elderly driver who reportedly fell asleep crashed into a building just before 3 a.m. He survived the crash and only had minor injuries. It happened 2 months prior to the IHOP closure. Hopefully he's doing okay right now. Anyways, the nearest IHOP for Ben is going to be in Finfield. That's about 2.5 hours to get to the alternative location. That's obviously way too far. I wouldn't want to take the chance how to live in Ben. I was reading online reviews of this place, and many mentioned that the food and service were horrendous. That's another reason why they are no longer in business. Plus, eating out is getting expensive nowadays too. I only get to do that once in a while I feel hungry. Here we have another busing station. The swinging door after that leads to the kitchen. We also have a solarium. Looks really nice. Hopefully this building doesn't stay empty for a long time. In my opinion, I think another restaurant should move in here. Maybe a locally owned business. That could be a good thing. I'm sure the community here would like to see it. You can actually see the kitchen in there with the light tubes on. It kinda looks spooky as heck, haha. Aside from that, this isn't the first time I filmed an old IHOP. I have made 2 videos in the past. If you haven't seen those yet, please do so in the description below. Those 2 vacant IHOPs are still empty to this day, which I find kinda surprising. There's a hand sanitizer dispenser on the left side. I'm positive it was installed during pandemic. If you notice the white wall on the right side, it used to have a blue background with an IHOP logo. They did a great job of moving the company name as much as possible to prepare for the next tenant. There's a typical front counter. The blue color fits well. Again, here's the main entrance to the restaurant. I have an IHOP in my hometown, but I only go there occasionally. Someone I knew at my old middle school had parents who actually owned that franchise. I mean, I'm sure you could eat there for free. Haha. Here's the last peek. And that's about it. That's gonna wrap it for real. Make sure to give it a like, comment, share by doing so. And until next time, peace out.